3D to Isometric is a module for Foundry VTT which allows you to render isometric sprites from 3D models without leaving your virtual tabletop. From the Token Config menu, you can navigate to the ISO 3D tab and open the 3D renderer. If you have the 3D Canvas Mapmaking Collection and 3D Canvas Token Collection modules installed, you'll be able to use the integrated token browser to explore their wide range of incredible colorized models. Otherwise, if you have models of your own that you want to use, you can select these in the file picker and render them using 3D to Isometric. Once you have the model loaded into the scene, you can position it so that it's facing the direction you want to register as south, and if the model isn't centered, modify its pivot point so that it rotates around center mass. Then you can choose between cardinal directions or a set number of frames that you want to render. Clicking Process and Assign will generate each of the isometric sprites your token is going to use and attach these images to the token. If you already have isometric sprites generated or you've imported some from another source, such as exporting them from HeroForge, you can use the Setup Facings from Image feature, which will take a base image and scan the directory for other images with matching names and suffixes, which are either cardinal directions, north, northeast, east, southeast, etc., or alternatively, which are numeric values for the number of frames you have. It will then automatically attach these to the token so that they can be switched between as you rotate it. And 3D to Isometric can be used for tiles as well. Simply place a tile, then open its config menu, and navigate to the ISO 3D tab. Use the 3D renderer the same way you would for a token. If you have the recommended modules installed, the asset browser is populated with tile assets that you can use. You can then use the configuration options provided by the Isometric Perspective module to position and scale the isometric sprite within the tile. Just like tokens, tiles will adjust their sprites based on their rotation. You can then start building entire scenes out of generated sprites. Everything in this scene is a 3D to isometric sprite set. "3D to Isometric" also lets you apply shaders to your models to help you adjust them for a consistent style. The initial release contains a few shaders to experiment with, and future versions will contain a wider range of filters to apply. And that's it for this introduction to 3D to Isometric. If you want to follow along with its development, suggest features, or check out the other modules being cooked up by the developer, check out the links in the description.